Hey up everyone, welcome back to the Rugby League History channel. I hope you're all well, wherever you may be in the world. Tonight I'm bringing you the round 4 tips for the 2021 Super League season. We've already had 3 rounds, 3 good rounds. Let's hope that round 4 is just as good. Going into the first match on Thursday, there's 2 games on the Thursday. The first one is between Wigan and Castleford. This match is kicking off at 6 o'clock at night, and it's being played at the DW Stadium, or as it was known when I remember it back in the old days, JGB Stadium. 6 o'clock kickoff. Wigan and Castleford both undefeated, both of them playing quite well. For this game, this is going to be one of the hardest to pick for the round, but I'm going to go for the home team in this game. I'm going to go for Wigan to win by 4 points. I think Castleford are going to give a good account of themselves, but I just think that Wigan, somehow they're going to win. I just have a feeling that they're going to win this game. I think it's going to be really tight, but I'm going to go for Wigan to win by 4. The next game on the Thursday is between Huddersfield and St Helens. This match is kicking off at 7:45 at the John Smith Stadium. Home game for Huddersfield. This game's on Sky Sports, by the way. So if you've got Sky, this game is being shown on Sky. So for Huddersfield, they're 0-3 to start the year in the Super League. With St Helens, they're 3-0 to start the year. St Helens are playing quite well. Huddersfield, they lost against Hull KR the other week. And in this game, I'm going to go for St Helens to win 13+. I don't think things are going to get better at the moment for Huddersfield. I think things are going to get worse. St Helens are playing red hot, and I think that's going to continue. Before I get into the next tip, Hood Giants, if you're watching, you said that I was a clown. You said that I didn't know naught about Rugby League. Well, your team 0-3. Huddersfield haven't won a game. So what do you got to say to that? The next game is on the Friday. Now, there's 3 games on the Friday. The first one is kicking off at 6 o'clock. It's between Salford and Leigh. It's being played at Salford's home ground, the AJ Bell Stadium. So both of these sides are winless to start the year. For Salford, I think that they'd probably be more alarmed than Leigh. It's been tough going for Leigh in the Super League since they've come back. They had that good 20 to 30 minute spell against Wigan in round 1, and then ever since then, it's just nosedive. They've been horrible. The last 2 games, they've been smashed, let's just put it lightly. For Salford, they've played in France against Le Catalan, which is a hard trip. They've played against St Helens as well. For this game, I'm going to go for Salford to win. I think Salford are going to get their account off and running in the Super League for 2021. They're going to beat Leigh by, I think, about 12 points, maybe a bit more, maybe 12 to 18 points. But I think Salford are going to get their first win of the year, and it's going to be against Leigh. The next game on the Friday is between Hull KR and Leeds, and this is also kicking off at 6 o'clock. And this one's being played at Hull KR's home ground, which is Craven Park. Hull KR, they got their first win of the Super League season last week against Huddersfield. And for Leeds, they've got a lot of players out at the moment. They've got some young and experienced and other players in there trying to fill in, whilst the likes of Luke Gale and Robert Louis and all that are not there. Even though Leeds haven't been travelling particularly well, I'm still going to go for them to beat Hull KR on the Friday. I'm going to go for them to beat Hull KR by 8 to 10 points. And the main game on the Friday is between Hull FC and Wakefield Trinity. This match is kicking off at 7:45. It's at the Keycom Stadium. Home match for Hull FC. And this one's on Sky as well. Hull FC have been playing really well. They've had 2 wins to start the year and a draw against Warrington, which was a very exciting game, but both sides couldn't kick a field goal, so it finished in a draw. For Wakefield, they started the season off, I thought, all right against Leeds. They're in the match against Leeds. The last 2 weeks against Wigan and St Helens, there have been no hopers against them. They've been flogged in both games. For this game, they're coming in against a red-hot Hull FC side. I'm going to go for Hull FC to win 13+ in this match. I think Hull FC are going to be too good for Wakefield. And the final match to close out round 4 of the Betfred Super League for 2021 is Le Catalan Dragons up against Warrington. This match is being played in France at Stade Gilbert Brutus. 6 o'clock kickoff, and this one's also on Sky. So Warrington, they've had a pretty good start of the year. It started off badly against Castleford, but they've slowly gotten better. For Le Catalan, they've been sort of flying under the radar. Even though they've been winning games, people have been talking more about Wigan and St Helens. They haven't been really talking too much about Le Catalan. This is another tricky game, but I'm going to go for Le Catalan Dragons to win this game. Solely, I think they've been slightly playing a little bit better than Warrington, and also for the fact that it's in France as well. I think they've had the last week in France against Salford. This week they've had the whole week to prepare, so they'll have good preparation going in this match. So I'm going to go for the Catalan Dragons to beat Warrington by about 6 to 8 points. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Catalans are going to win. Anyways, that's my tips for round 4 of the 2021 Betfred Super League. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and haven't yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. Anyways, this is Rugby League History signing off, and I'll catch us all later in the next video, which will be the Parramatta review. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, catch us all later. Ta-bye.